another one. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, this is going to be a PSA return, a complete Pokemon return, 14 cards from the same collection of the guy I purchased from before. The whole collection is absolutely massive, so it's going to take me a little bit of time to, send everything out and get everything back in. And to start things off with this big Pokemon collection, you're going to see a lot of big heavy hitters and a lot of fan favorites as well. So here we sent off the Shining Magikarp. Shining Magikarp first edition. I rated this one 5 stars and it got the Gem Mint 10 deservingly. This card is really nice, really clean, no hollow scratches, nothing like that. And like to add niceness on top, how about not one goldfish but 2 goldfishes? And this one is gonna be another Gem Mint 10. This was rated 4.5 stars actually. There is another one of the Shining Magikarp, but this one got the 9. This one was rated 4 stars, and I think it was okay. I think it's fair. So 4, 4.5, and then 5 stars. I think is totally appropriate and totally fair compared to what I pre-graded initially. Now we move on to the evolved form, which is Shining Gyarados. This is probably my favorite Pokemon card. I mean, I can't really recall a Pokemon card that I kind of resonate with and I love the artwork more than this one. I had this one rated as 4+, but it unfortunately got the 9. Otherwise, very clean card. Absolute beauty and masterpiece of artwork right here. Next, we have another one, which got the 9. Another one, which got another 9. And then another one, which got the 9. So we have 4 Garys. Unfortunately, they all got 9s. Only one had like kind of a slim chance at PSA 10. And if that one doesn't get it, the others definitely can't. But they were all like at least 4 stars. So like they all at least were 9s. It's not like anything was, like 8 or 7 or whatever. Now we have Shining Raichu. A bunch of the rest of the cards are going to be Shinings. And this one I projected to be, I believe, a PSA 10. I think it was 4 stars or 4+. And this one did get the PSA 10. These cards are relatively easy to grade compared to like the other counterparts from WotC. And I mean, this one was a gem card. Like I really didn't see anything wrong with it. Perfect centering. Everything was flawless on this. Yeah, it was a no-brainer 10. And I'm glad that they gave it the grade that it deserves. Next is Shining Mewtwo. I believe this one I also gave a 4+ to, but this one got the 9. I could kind of see why now though, because the centering top to bottom. So I totally understand, like if we're being consistent here and we're being fair, this got the 9 and it rightfully deserves it in my opinion. Next is Shining Tyranitar. I believe I projected this one to be a 4+. There are 2 copies of this in here. However, I believe this one got the 9 because of maybe this right here. That's like the only flaw that I see on this card. Everything else is pretty much flawless. And this is one of the best artworks ever. I really like, wow, look at this thing. It's like charging up for Hyper Beam. Like this is like this is like top 10 artworks of all time in my opinion. Shining Tyranitar. So next we have another one, and this one fortunately got the 10. They were both 4+, but one squeaked the 10, the other one did not. And this one is like a true gem mint. This thing is flawless, no white spots anywhere. This is the one that I'm going to keep in my collection. Everything else here, by the way, is for sale. So if you're interested in that, just email me down below. You have my email there, and that's how I do buys and sells. This card is absolutely gorgeous and Really happy to have a PSA 10 in my collection. I love the artwork on this. I love this Pokemon in general, but yeah. Next, we have the last Shining. So Shining Charizard right here. This is not actually my favorite. Like, I don't really like this. A lot of people do, but it's not for me. I mean, I can't really disrespect the value because I know that people really, they put a lot of emphasis on this card, right? So this one unfortunately got the 9. And I understand why. This one I actually gave 4 stars to. And the reason is the back centering, number 1. Okay, you can see it's like way off right to left. There was this small white spot right there and right there. Front centering is pretty much perfect. Now it's a true 9, and okay, I'm happy with that. Now I remember why I gave it 4 stars. All right, next is a big giant. All right, this is a massive card. I think PSA 10 is like 20 grand. And PSA 9 is like at least $3,000-$4,000. Absolutely ridiculous card right here. The artwork is fantastic, and this one actually got the PSA 10. This card, honestly, is absolutely flawless. When I took a look at this, I was like, I have a BGS 10 specimen on my hand. This thing is incredible quality. I was actually debating sending it to BGS, but at the end of the day, I just went with PSA. I was like, let's just get a PSA case on this. It rightfully deserved the grade that I got. It is ridiculously perfect. Like, this is probably the most perfect card out of anything here, out of any Pokemon card I've ever seen in my life, honestly. There's not a white spot on this thing. Like, not even one. That's very rare with Pokemon cards. So I'm very happy to own this, man. Like, this thing is crazy. This is one of the cards that's not for sale. So this one and the Tyranitar and maybe one of the 9s of the Gyarados. The last but not least card is Crystal Charizard, but the reverse holo. This one, same quality as this, and it got the rightful grade. Not a single scratch on this thing. I mean, the back is absolutely perfect. There is like a small hair in the case, unfortunately. See that right there, but otherwise it's pretty much perfect. I really don't see anything wrong with this card, and very nice to have these two together right here, the holo and the reverse holo, consecutive certs. I mean, this sub was absolutely ridiculous, in my opinion at least. I think everything hit exactly where it should have. So here's one,
another one, and another one, and another one.
And then we have the last 3 goldfishes. Really can't complain too much about this sub. Absolutely stellar grades, and very, very happy with everything here. Everything is for sale other than the Crystal Charizard right here and the PSA 10 Shining Tyranitar. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed checking this, ridiculous PSA return. I believe this is at least $50,000. Just bonkers. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
And another one.